Right, so our next job is going to be fitting the FASP swivels to the single passenger seat and the driver's seat. Beautiful day outside, rainy day, so yeah, it's got to be done, hasn't it? We've got to get the van finished. So front one here is for the passenger side and the rear one here is for the driver's side. So they seem straightforward to fit. First thing I've got to do is undo the front seat catch so the seat slides forward, and then that'll give me access to the bolt here and here using an Allen key, and then I'll slide the seat back and then I'll do the bolts down. So off we go, let's give it a shot. So I've slid the seat forward there, so again bolt here, and we just literally anti-clockwise we undo this one and we'll undo this one here. Right, let's get it done. So we've just got access to the front bolts here, and we've one just here. So let's remove these. The bolt up the front here has been removed, and the one on the left hand side of the seat has also been removed. So straightforward. Now we have to remove the electrical connection on the underside of the seat. Very important you do this now. Right, so I've lifted the seat off and I've put the seat base down. So what you do then with this particular swivel seat, basically just offset the lever here, so it gives you access to the bolt here, here, and then the ones on the rear. You use the original bolts, Allen keys, that the seat would have been bolted down to on the base plate. Simple as that. Just locate them, forward them in. So nice and straightforward. Okay, so the forward them are in. Happy it's lined up. So now, using our Allen key, I'm going to tighten them so diagonally from here over to the rear, and then we'll go over to this corner here, and then we'll go back up to here. So let's do that. We have the 4 bolts now secured in place, and we just rotate this back. Okay, so it's locked back in place. So the original seat base is going to basically sit along this area here, and the same the far side. The FASP FASP model I've gone for, there is a little ridge on the underside of the actual slider of your seat, so I can either nip off the little spike that sits in to the actual original seat base, or I can drill a little small hole in and then I can prime it so it locates back on. So I'm going to have a look at that now, see what option best suits me. So we have the nut and the bolt and the washer, and the washer and the nut which is nylon lockable on the underside, and the same here. So we now have to tighten things up. So the 4 bolts are in, so we're going to tighten this one, not fully up, and we'll do diagonally up the front, and then we'll come basically across to the one up the front here, tighten that up, and then we'll come back over to here diagonally, and then we'll work back in the sequence. So everything's going to be evenly tightened up, and then we basically just got to connect back up our plug, so it works the electrics on this particular seat that I have in my van. Okay, so let's keep going. Right, I've fitted the seat back on. So to get the seat to turn around, so you just press this lever here, and then due to the armrest here catching on the B-post, you just handle here, pull forward, and we go around in a clockwise direction. That's it. Pretty straightforward, like everything. Just take your time. Now, the driver's seat. Okay, so the driver's seat, there's a little bit more in depth with regards to fitting the driver's seat. However, I used a company called audio swivels. So audio swivels, and basically for the seat to turn here without actually having this mod handbrake that folds down, which is fantastic. So it'll work exactly like the passenger side. If you don't have this mod done on a handbrake, what they recommend with the fast system, this cover has to come off obviously, and you've got to basically drop the handbrake down around about 20 mil, and you've also got to do a bit of manipulation in the floor area here. I didn't want to go down that road. I just wanted something that would work well, manufactured well, and ease of installation, which it was very straightforward to fit this. I've had it now for a number of months. It's fantastic, and I made sure I had this in place before I fitted the swivel that I'm going to put on the driver's side here. So it's just my recommendation. I would definitely go with audio swivels. Really good company to deal with and excellent service. So let's start then on the driver's seat. So next job, we're going to have a look at doing the driver's seat. So on this side here we have a M10 spline. So these are specific to the VW. So a torque won't do. It needs to be the spline type tool. So it's an M10, and that basically goes on here, and we've one on the other side. So we're going to take the two rear ones off. We'll slide the seat back and we'll get the front ones. And you notice here I was able to, with the audio swivel handbrake, I was able to drop the handbrake mechanism down. So yeah, so let's get removing the bolts, and we'll see how we go. So the seat has been removed, and now it's time to put our base in into this area here. Again, the fast seat base that we're using, so the orange tongue on it will go towards the center here, and we'll see how we go with the modified handbrake that I have previously installed. There is shims that they give you in the kit as well to raise the actual swivel section up. So we'll see how we go, see where we're at with everything. A bit of trial and error with this now, so hopefully everything works out with a modified handbrake as well. So we've positioned in the seat swivel base. So again, diagonally, this one down to here and across, so evenly tighten them up. They're fully locked in now, and then we just rotate this back into position. Handbrake is up, so we still have plenty of clearance here, which is good. And now we're going to refit the seat back on to the section here. Again, like on the passenger side, I'm going to use the mod with the rail under the seat. In that, I'm going to take this little spike off. Or the other option, as I was saying on the passenger side, is to basically drill a hole around this area here. I found this option easier, so we'll do that on the driver's side seat. Again, there's the red clip underneath, and these clips here were attached to the seat base, so you have to make sure you take this one off and this one off here before you lift the seat off. Okay. The seat is fully back in now, and we have our bolts tightened here and here on the right hand side, and the same on the front corners. So to swivel the seat, as you can see, if the original handbrake was on, it's going to be a problem. We're not going to be able to turn the seat. So with this modified audio swivels, the handbrake lowering kit, we just fold the handbrake down, we pull the lever towards us, and basically we rotate the seat around. Okay, put it in position, and then we can just flick the handbrake back up. As easy as that. So I would highly recommend this modification kit as opposed to a DIY job, because you're going to have to go at the floor as well, and you're going to have to do modifications with regards to this area here, whereas this is a 20-minute job with the modified kit. Straightforward, really easy, and makes everything nice and simple, and it gives that professional look. So thanks for watching. Hope you found the video of interest, and if you feel like a thumbs up, please do, and you might consider subscribing. It helps the channel out. So next job we're going to do Remus blinds to the front cab. So I'm going to do a detailed video fitting them on the driver's side, the front windscreen, and then on the passenger side. Thanks for watching.